Last horse loaded, calls to let them go. Gates spring back and they off and racing. I tell you, Celtic Vixen got an awkward start and is on the back foot early on. In fact, Celtic Vixen's a long way in behind. Must be about 20 lengths off them already. The first to land running is Masava. Masava went off to lead the field from Countess of the Stars in second. Then comes Ponderosa Pine against the panels in third with Captivate, who's been beautifully positioned by Richard Faree and only 4 lengths off the leader. Then comes Sky Velocity looking for some cover. Josie Mo. Turn the Beat Around has been caught deep as we drop back in the field. About 8 lengths off them now is Red Love. And then comes 105th Avenue, who took an awkward stride. Celtic Vixen's behind that one, and on the far side of the straight, and there's a horse that seems to have gone wrong, and that's Swift Winged, who's been pulled out the race. So in front is Masava. Masava went off to lead them. Within second, Ponderosa Pine, Countess of the Stars. Turn the Beat Around. Then comes Captivate, Josie Mo. Sky Velocity now gets a shake of the reins by Chase Majan. 105th Avenue. Then comes Red Love, and further back is Celtic Vixen, and Swift Wing is unfortunately not being persevered with. They're homeward bound. Masava feels lots of pressure. Down the centre we got Ponderosa Pine. Sky Velocity is still 3 lengths off the leader. Captivate to the inside. Turn the Beat Around is trying to run on, but it's Ponderosa Pine. Turn the Beat Around. In third is Captivate. Sky Velocity going up and down. Turn the Beat Around got to the lead. Turn the Beat Around's going to win for Samanga Kumalo. Ponderosa Pine has run second. Behind that, very close, Josie Mo was trying to stay on. Sky Velocity and Captivate. Let's try and pick them up. Turn the Beat Around, number 2 to the right-hand side. White blinkers, now get some bling treatment. And off goes Turn the Beat Around. Strong, very strong is Samanga Kumalo, who gets us horse to lift the last 50 meters. Ponderosa Pine has run second. Josie Mo was in third, and Captivate was in fourth.
Welcome back to Fairview. A lot of excitement on course. A syndicate involved, so well done to the Fegan Agency Syndicate. Gavin Smith, the conditioner, and thanks very much to Gavin. When Nadine spoke to him the week, he did say that Turn the Beat Around won't need the outing and is doing good work, and they were expecting a good run, so very well done. With me is Temba, and he's collecting the 1,500 Rand on behalf of Temba, which is, no, Tweezer, shall I say? Yeah, for Tweezer. So Temba for Tweezer. Well done to Tweezer, the groom of Turn the Beat Around. Well done to you.
Thanks so much.
Very much. Let's go to Samanga Kumalo. He's standing by and he's going to join us now as well and take us through the action. He's full of smiles. It's lovely to come on course when you're part of a big syndicate and people, and they all look like rugby players, but we'll get to them in a short while. Well done to you, Samanga.
Thanks. We'll just be full of poly, but anyway, we'll take the win. Big thanks again to Smith Racing Team, and obviously having Figan with this syndicate is quite nice, bringing the guys in the game, and that's what the game needs, new faces, and the winners had to come too. So when I got in the ring, as you say, they're very big, but I didn't look at them. I just focused on my horse and I went on. It's actually nice that we won, and there's all smiles, and yeah, hope Figan syndicate goes stronger and stronger. And again, to the grooms, that do the hard work behind the scenes, and well done to them. Obviously, when I got in the ring, I said, Mr. Smith, how's that draw there? He said, he'll leave it to me, but I felt I could overcome it, but she's so lengthy and long, so she takes a bit of time to find herself, where the others are much quicker on her feet, and so they already held their position quite well, where she's taking time and warming up. So where I wanted to be, the gap was taken, so I thought, let me rather just wait. She's doing it quite freely, and moving forward slightly. As I said, she's improving with her stride all the time. I think that really helped her. Top of the straight, I said, okay, if I'm just going to hold her together with the hands and, let her put a challenge. And from then onwards, as a big filly as she is, she always getting better towards the end. And I think that's one of the race. So big thanks again to Smith Racing Team. And to my sponsors, Maurice Fontaine for Hoppers Drift, well done to them. And to the Bling fans. Whoop, whoop.
Well done. I think he said it all, and why not? Because a very eye-catching individual in the parade ring. I must say, caught both Nadine and my eye in the parade ring. Big and strong hindquarter as well. Gavin, you'll be thrilled with that, and lovely to have new guys part of the stable.
100%, Neil. It's lovely to have new blood in racing, especially here in Port Elizabeth.
lovely bunch of people to train for, and a big thank you to Brendan for coming into the yard with bringing all his mates in, and to Brendan's wife and everybody on course. Lovely to get over the line. You know, you got a little bit of pressure, even though you've been doing this for 20 years. You got the pressure to get them over the line, and it's lovely that she got there. And a great ride by Samanga, and also to Drakenstein's a lovely bred filly. This, and she's a smart girl. I don't think she's going to stop here.
No, obviously, these guys, they come to races. I haven't seen them before, some of them. They have the experience now, and they experience that taste of leading in a winner. And I tell you, it is contagious.
100%, and Brendan's got to look after that now, because now the next time they come, everything's got to win, so there's a certain amount of pressure that goes with that. So, yeah, well done to them, and just lovely to have all the guys here.
All right, quickly, before we get to the owners, touch on your runners, because you've got a couple with chances. I've gone onto your website, the Smith Racing Stables website, which is awesome for the viewers out there as well. You've got a couple of runners with chances. You've got Storm Commander, then in focus. You said both of them quartet inclusions?
Yes, I wouldn't leave them out.
And then going on to competitive racing, race 5, where I like a little bit of Ikwembula Besifazan. I've tipped it second today. I tipped it first last time out, but expecting a good effort there.
Yeah, she's in a good place at the moment. She's doing good work around.
You got a couple in the race as well. You did mention that your other runners in the same race need to be considered for quartets. And then in race 6, I see you've given an each-way chance to Golden Pacific, but you did say that would prefer the 1200.
She seems to find the best, late in the race, Neil. So a little bit further would be better for her, but she's doing well at all.
And then one I think a lot of viewers out there are waiting to hear a comment about is in race 8. Charlie Malone used to be with Candice Bass-Robinson in the Western Cape. You did say a good each-way bet. Only concern is the draw.
Yeah, we need a bit of luck, from that draw, especially on the poly. But if he has luck in running, he'll be on top of the Neil.
And I see you also mentioned Cool Runnings to be added in the quartet in the last.
He won a very nice race last time out, and he's a speedy top. He enjoys the poly.
All right, Gavin, thanks so much for sharing.
Thanks very much. Thanks to my sponsors, Hollywood.
Tremendous. Let's go to the owners, and come on, guys, everybody into the picture here. Lock, stock, and barrel, and there's a couple of big boys here. If the Springbok team is short on the weekend, move closer, because these guys could fill and make up their position. So there we go. Move all in. Have you got them all in the picture? And let's go straight to the big check. These guys have been eyeing out the check. Brendan Fegan is a nominee. He is a full member of the Racehorse Owners Association member. 15,000 Rand. And there we go. Marilyn is the rose amongst the thorns in the picture. So Brendan Fegan, nice to have you involved with the Tsitsikamma boys. As you mentioned when you came upstairs, you've often spoken about we need new blood in racing, and Khokho has bitten.
Yeah, look, Neil, I must say it's the first time I've come and I've actually been very, very nervous to watch a horse run. If you've got your own horse running, it's all right. Whatever happens, happens. But when you've got 10 rugby players breathing down your neck, expecting a win, it gets a bit different. But I must say to Dean and to Gavin, thank you. I put the pressure on them. I told them I wanted to start a syndicate. And I want to get the guys hooked because they got some bucks to spend. So I said I want to get them hooked. We must find something that I think can do well first time out. It's very difficult to say the horse is going to win, but to have a good run. And it's been exceptional. I mean, she's come out, she's won. She looked fantastic. She was on her toes. She went down well. So, yeah, huge thanks to all the guys. It's Donovan Dion, Don Ray, Justin, myself, and then to the guys that aren't here, to Francois Smith, Chris Landman, and to Tiante Blanche. Unfortunately, I couldn't make it. Some of us have to work. But, huge thanks to all the guys for trusting me and with their money and getting involved with it.
All right, now it's the first experience, so I'm going to ask you to hand the microphone to each one. Let's pass it to the lock standing next to you. There's the lock. So there's the lock. Just a quick word from you. Well done.
Thank you very much. And well done to all the partners in Cram.
All right, hand it on to the prop.
Thank you very much. Thanks, Gavin. Thanks, Dean. Thanks, Brendan. Very nice win, Kumalo.
And the hooker, Malcolm Marks is hurt. You better step into the position.
Yeah, no, I'll say thanks again, Brendan. Thanks for adding us and all the partners and Kumalu and to Gavin and them. Thanks very much.
And the final prop in the team.
I was going to say thank you. Second one is my brother. Jeez. Dean and Gavin, thanks. And yeah, guys, this is it.
Tremendous.
I just want to say sorry, man. Samanga, well done to Samanga. A lot of guys to mention. I forgot about him. He's the most important. You rode a cracker. You went 3 wide. I got a bit nervous. Dean kept saying to me, relax, relax. And yeah, at the end of the day, he got a good fight out and we won. So well done to him.
All right, and then we'll end off with being a rugby weekend. And we've just introduced him. We're all going to give a 1, 2, 3, and we're going to shout Bokke. 1, 2, 3.